Hello and welcome back to the Dominion League. I have been placed into B2 this season after a narrow loss to Psychomatic. I've had a very nice season last season in B1, season 34, and I also have the misfortune of facing off against Mic Qsenoch, who is a very good Dominion League player in this division this season. So, yeah, a couple unfortunate turns of events. But we're here now, and I am the second player in this first game, which looks pretty awful. Yeah, so Ghost Ship is partly offset by the Wishing Well and the Hunting Party, but only partly. You'd love to be able to get to King's Court. There's no copper trashing. Hermit can gain a bunch of Wishing Wells, which I guess will be decent when you filter out the copper and then the Hunting Party, and then you have a couple free wishes to get to those coppers. The Hunting Party can also just skip the coppers and you don't want any Wishing Wells, but I think we want those. So yeah, we also have Necropolis. We have one village that's cheap, and then King's Court, of course, if we get there. So yeah, it's a wall board, which means we don't want to build too much. I kind of want to play this Hunting Party plus X, but we kind of need that Ghost Ship. Mick does that thing he does where he plays the Necropolis. Fun. It's definitely a Hermit. Oops. Wow. Yes, Hermit. Okay, being a wall board, we might want to trash Necropolis just because we can. It is a stop card. I think I agree on the double Hermit. I don't exactly want silver, although I will want it eventually. Seeing no Hermits, but also not seeing Necropolis here it's not great. We love to trash both Hermits to Hermit. Although, do we want more Hermits? Maybe we do, because we can get Wishing Wells out of them. Anyway, our terminals are going to be... We want the Ghost Ship as soon as possible. If I happen to draw all of my non-coppers next turn, pretty unlikely. He takes the Death Cart with 2 Ruin Markets. I mean, it has the Ruin Market on it. You can spike for King's Court, but... I don't know. I'm thinking... I don't really want anything for 4. I don't want the Death Card. I don't believe in that. I think we want to get to Ghost Ship as soon as possible. So, I mean, Wishing Wells are good for now. Okay, I see one Hermit. The other one misses. But do I want the Madman? I think I'm definitely trashing the Hollow. So if I take like double Wishing Well here, it's like double Wishing Well, or I mean I think I maybe only need one Hermit. He took the second Hermit. I can trash his Death Card stuff, but the Death Card wants to trash that stuff. Yeah, do I want the second Hermit? I think I don't want the second Hermit, so I think I'm just going to take a Wishing Well. And then get the Madman. Takes a Wishing Well. Okay, Wishing Well, wish for copper and finds it. Hermit trash. Gain. Okay, I've got my Madman on top. Do we need anything besides 2 more Wishing Wells? So my Madman is with 3 coppers and a wishing well. Yeah, not hitting 5 here is a little bit annoying. I would love to have the ghost ship, but we're going to take 2 wishing wells. He uses up his madman. Wishes correctly. So I've got 4 coppers in there. That's still going to be the best thing to do. Hermit for wishing well. Is he going to take 2 more madmen here? It'd be interesting, but you wouldn't be able to get any of the nice stuff. Now you can get the King's Court. Okay, but now the death card is just a one-shot. Let's start with the wishing well finds copper. I think I'm guaranteed to draw. I guess I might as well play it. Okay. So he trashed both his markets, so he doesn't have plus buy. I think I just want to take the wishing well. And the question is, do I want the ghost ship or the spices or the King's Court? I mean, I think I don't want Necropolis anymore. Well, I don't think the ghost ship is that intimidating with the wishing well. He gives you a guaranteed wish. That's like only 1 card back. So the question is King's Court or spices? If I get a King's Court, what am I even doing? I think I want the spices. Not a great use of my madman turn, I'll admit. Yeah, so let's keep track of it. We have 5 wishing wells. Obviously the 7 coppers. He's 1 for 3. 2 for 4. We'll wish for coppers quite a bit, of course. He's going to take the last wishing well, so we're 5-5 on wishing wells. He does not have a madman. Neither of us do. You could get road network just to get the madman here, but I don't know that it really accelerates you that much. Okay, so my cards. I've got 5 coppers, 2 wishing wells, a hermit, and the spices. So I'm going to wish for copper no matter what on the first wish. I think for him this should be a spices, but he could consider the road network. I might not want to play my hermit anymore. So So there's a lot of payload if you king death cart. Kinging Merchant Guild doesn't increase that coffer's payload. That's why I kind of want to stick with the spices. Yeah, if you were to king death cart, yeah, he takes spices. That's what I expected. I see copper. I draw it. Okay, so I've got 3 coppers left, 2 coppers left, 2 wishing wells. Well, let's... Okay, we see the spices. 2 wishing wells, a hermit, and... 2 coppers, 2 wishing wells, hermit. I think I will go for the wishing well this time. Nice. I see copper again, so there's one wishing well, 1 hermit. Hermit. Okay. This is probably just the King's Court, but it could be Ghost Ship Spices, use the coffers. Yeah, I think I want the King's Court first. Not the greatest top deck, of course. Well, only 1 copper and 1 hermit. But now he's gonna get a madman, I assume. Okay, let's not draw the King's Court dead. Oh, hey, there's the King's Court. Okay, so we're gonna wish for copper. There's 5 of them still. Alright, 3 coppers left, 3 wishing wells. Let's wish for copper. Oh, we find a lot of coppers. So, there's a spices in there. Wishing well reveals spices. Wishing well finds it. Okay, that's 2 wishing wells and a copper. Okay, that means I can leave that wishing well on top. Yeah, what do I want to get? So I have 9, up to 11 if I want it. I don't think I want to play this hermit. I don't really want silvers in this deck. Okay, so I'd love to have 12 to hit King's Court Ghost Ship. Obviously, yeah, having the King's Court wouldn't really increase my payload any. I think I just want to go either Hunting Party Spices or Ghost Ship Spices. So definitely want spices, and the question is Ghost Ship or Hunting Party. He has a madman. The Ghost Ship could hurt his madman. Let's try it. I mean, sure, you get 1 free wish, but you also get well, he draws King's Court with Wishing Well first. That's nice. And finds coppers, so that part's going well for him. Wow. 3 straight good guesses with Wishing Well. Doesn't even need his madman this turn. He still has that death card, which he could use to trash hermits, I guess. Now that he has the spices too. He's got some nice payload if he can draw. And this turn is looking pretty good in that respect. Don't love this start to my turn. Maybe it should have been the Hunting Party. Wow. Wow. I'll say that if he gets all 7 of them. That'd be great. 7 wishes. I'll say now while I'm taking a break. That was pretty nice. I mean, it was very likely like the best wish in each case. Is he trashing his hermit this way? Yeah. So he's choosing not to play his madman. And does he have his spices? Likely, right? Yeah. So that's double King's Court or King's Court, another 5. So he must have top decked 2 Wishing Wells. And his last card, what was his last card? Was it Madman? Did he keep his Necro? Did we both trash? Both trashed all those guys. 4 Hermits in the trash. Oh, does he still have another Hermit? No, I have 1 Hermit, so yeah, he still has 1 Hermit. He's gonna do the Merchant Guild thing. Interesting. Alright, Wishing Well. We're still gonna wish for copper. Reveals Wishing Well. King's Court, the Wishing Well. Copper, there's still 5 of them. That's the most common. There's still 3 coppers, but that's still the most common. And 2 coppers and... Okay, we reveal Wishing Well. So now there's those 5 cards are... I've got both my spices. There's the Hermit. There's 2 coppers. There's the Ghost Ship. Hermit, 2 coppers, Ghost Ship, and 1 Wishing Well. So the stop card that I want to get the most copper is Hermit. Okay, now we wish prospectively for Ghost Ship. Yeah. Okay, so now I can gain something with the Hermit, like a silver. And then draw it. My last card is a copper. So what am I going to have if I do that? 4, 10, 13, 13, and plenty of buy. Up to 16 if I want it. I mean, it basically just saves me some coffers, although it does hurt me on the wall stuff. Okay, so we definitely want another King's Court and a hunting party, and that costs 12. We currently have 11 if I don't use any coffers. And I don't get the silver. Yeah, I probably shouldn't think too much about this, but I think I just don't want the silver. So this Hermit's just going to be a stop card for now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not going to play that. And take King's Court and hunting party. Ooh, that's not good. He uses up his Madman on a 4-card hand. Nice. How's to stop? So, yeah. He uses up coffers to get another King's Court. I've got 4. I don't want to king this Hermit. That feels silly. He's using the Hermit to gain ruins to trash with his death card. It's a little complicated payload. I think I would just rather have... I mean, I shouldn't have much trouble drawing next turn with hunting party and wishing wells in there. I think I just want another spices. I want consistency, of course, but next turn is probably going to be pretty good for that. Although losing this King's Court is definitely annoying. I don't have... Okay, so I saw 2 coppers and the spices, so I have 3 more coppers down there, 4 wishing wells, 3 coppers, 4 wishing wells, and a spices and a King's Court. So I play the hunting party. I'm going to skip the wishing wells and coppers and find either the spices or the king's court. If I play wishing well first, at least I'm not skipping. Like, yeah. I mean, maybe I do want to skip wishing wells. I can wish for copper. I think I'll just play the hunting party first. Half chance I find a king's court. Yeah, that dud was annoying, but it's gonna happen with this board. That's why we need the hunting parties. And I really don't like the Merchant Guild. So you can king's court it for more buy, but so obviously we'll need to watch the piles with the hermit and the ruins, but it'll be hard to actually pile out with wall. We'll want to get road network somewhat soon, although I will say if you're getting like one green card or whatever after a ghost ship, so if he gets road network and I ghost shipped him, then it's kind of not so good. Because you lose that free wish if that's what you were going to start with. It's taking a while to wish this card. He's probably figuring out exactly what those 5 cards are. And he wants the King's Court, but he doesn't find it, so that's I guess that's good. Did he King's Court last turn? No, he didn't play any King's Court last turn. Maybe he was hoping to King wishing well. I don't know. Obviously King is great. He's got 2 cards. Oh. So he's going to leave King's Court wishing well on top then. So he played 1 wishing well last turn. Yeah, well he has 5, so he can get a spices, but I really think he needs hunting party. So I'll be ghosting him. And okay, he gets his ghost ship. Yeah. Alright, we're starting a hunting party, I think I said. Okay, we drew the spices, so then we got straight to the king. Okay, so we're gonna king wishing well. And did we discard any? We played a wishing well last turn? Wait, what did I discard? I discarded 1 wishing well. So that means there's 3 more wishing wells down there. And 3 coppers. Yep. So king wishing well. We see a wishing well, so we'll guess a copper. Nope. We see a wishing well, so we'll definitely guess a copper. Nope. And we take a copper. Man. Okay, well this is a free wish of a copper. And this will give us more information. What did I get last turn? It was another spices. So I have the 3rd spices to find. I have 2 more coppers. I have another wishing well that I discarded here. So there's the spices. So there's 2 coppers and a wishing well. Well, there's 2 coppers. That's the most likely thing. Well, still the most likely thing. Okay. And now I'm not tracking. What is my last card? Is it my 2nd King's Court? I think it's a King's Court, which I don't really want on the hermit. So I'm going to leave it there. What's a fun wish? I mean, let's just be... It is King's Court, right? I think he has 3. Yeah, we've been alternating. Yep, so it's a King's Court. And I don't really want it there. I want to obviously get more, so I'm going to wish for Dame Natalie, just for fun. Alright, again, I'm not playing this hermit until it wins me the game. If it does. Yeah, I mean, the ghost ship is going to be brutal to me as well. So I think I just want 2 more hunting parties and do I get the death card? It's the payload if you do a king on it. But no, I think I want another king, honestly. Well, do I? I've got another king. He does not have a madman left. I feel like the death card is just going to ask for me to draw a king with ruins, and also to miss a lot of wishes. So yeah, but death card is the only extra payload here. King hunting party. Yeah, I could get behind that. I want overdraw so I can use the hermit gain. Yeah, let's just go king hunting party. Wow. Why? Why? Stupid thing. And if he ghosts me, oh well, I know what I do. I put back copper in King's Court. Stupid draws. I mean, he gets 1 obvious automatic wish, then 2 wishes, 2 successful wishes. We each have those 3 King's Courts. He does not have any hunting parties, but he could King's Court the ghost ship for draw. He also is still hanging around with that. What do I buy here? Just death card. That would put like all my terminals at the end of this shuffle, which would be good. Trash's hermit. So I just have the 1 hermit left. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was like a somewhat fortunate turn for him. But man, I leave a King's Court on top intentionally and to set up a turn. Best I can do here. And I get rewarded like this. Now he takes 2 hunting parties. Man. So, what's it going to be? Death card gets lots and lots of payload. Hunting party for quote-unquote consistency and overpay. Do I believe in the death card? I don't really believe in the death card, though. But I mean, I still have a hermit. Man, okay. I'm doing death card. 2 ruined libraries. Okay, so 3 coppers and 1 of my 3 spices down there. So there's 4 coppers left in the deck. There's 2, okay, left in the deck. I've got 4 coppers and the spices. 5 treasures. Just to categorize. I've still got a King's Court. Okay, 5 treasures. And 2 wishing wells. So that's 7 cards. I've still got a King's Court, a hermit, 2 hunting parties, and a ghost ship in there. He starts with 1 wishing well. How many did he play last turn? He played 3 of his wishing wells. I mean, he's gonna ghost ship me here, clearly. Oh, he even gets the king. That's nice. I wonder, do I play 1? I mean, let's just make this easy. He can't affect the top of my deck, so The question is, do I king the Wishing Well from the start? Well, he gets the king. That's nice. Man, why can't I get draws like this? And he finds all his coppers. Okay, so do I start with king Wishing Well, or I think I just start with one Wishing Well, and then a second. I've still got a hunting party, and I've got a king. Oh, I've got 2 hunting parties down there, 2 Wishing Wells, 1 king to find in 12 cards. So actually, it doesn't seem too likely to find it. So he's still got 2 more kings to play. And wasted, yeah, probably wasted doing one of those. Well, maybe didn't really have a choice. Didn't have the Merchant Guild in hand. He doesn't have a Hermit anymore. He has Death Card, which you can king and then trash itself a bunch of times, which is pretty good. He's probably counting up his money. He'll have 5 buys. Yeah, obviously the Death Cards could go like that, or Death Cards and Ruins. Not the Death Cards, actually, the Ruins. That just takes 3 buys to finish those, 4 buys to finish Hermits. Obviously, it loses, and so, but he still doesn't have enough buy. Does not king the Death Card, just plays the Death Card. Okay. Alright, what do you got? What are you going to do? I could just double Province. Maybe I should have Road Networked last turn, actually. Just thought I need to, like, actually have good payload now. Given that I invested in so much draw that I didn't actually see. So I guess, is there any point in king anything but my last Wishing Well? Actually, yeah, no, there isn't, so. He wants King's Court, Hunting Party, rebuy the Hermit. Okay. Seems decent. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to wish for Wishing Well. We're going to wish for... Okay, we draw the Hunting Party. So Copper is still the most common card. I think I just want King's Court, Hunting Party. So I want to draw King's Court. And discards Wishing Well. Okay, so there's what? 2 coppers down there. Chance I find my last King's Court is pretty low. Also, I'm not going to find it with the Hunting Party, so let's just king the Ghost Ship. My last King's Court isn't the discard, of course. So let's just king Ghost Ship. There it is. Alright, so I've got some ruins. I've got 2 ruins. There's 3 coppers down there. 3 coppers, 2 ruins, the Death card, and 1 more card, which is the Wishing Well that I discarded. So I'd love to be kinging the... yeah, what if I kinged the Hermit? Play Death Cart. I've got only 4 buys. That's the problem. Okay, yeah, let me think about this. So I've got 4 buys. There only have these 3 King's cards. So the piles would be Hermit and Ruins. That would put me down 8 points, so I would need at least like double Province to win. I really want to be kinging the Death card. That's really what I want. So do I start with the Hunting Party? I think I'll start with the Hunting Party. Okay, so those last 2 things, there's 2 ruined libraries. And now there's those 2 coppers in the discard. 2 ruined libraries and a Wishing Well. Okay, and then we'll get that's for the other ruined library. Okay, and then the Wishing Well can draw 2 coppers. Okay, let me think about this. King Hermit, gaining 3 hermits. Death cart, trashing. So King Hermit. Okay, just for the win possibility, I should look at this. So King Hermit gaining 3 hermits. I play Wishing Well. I hopefully draw a hermit. Wait, no, I'm only gonna have 2 actions. So the Death cart trashes a card, which gives me a point, and puts me at 5. Yeah, so I guess I'm not playing that hermit, so I Wishing Well first. So I'd have 7 coppers. That'd be 13, 16, 21, and 4 buys. Wait, 4 buys, I already said well, it wasn't enough. So, wait, 4 buys is enough if Death cart, Ruin, and Province is enough. That's gaining way more cards than the wall points would afford. So we're not going to do that. We're going to just king. Okay, let's just Wishing Well for copper. King the Death cart. Trash these guys. And do I want to trash Hermit? Yes, I want to trash Hermit. I'm tired of the Hermit. That's 28, which could be triple Province Road Network. Or it could also get like King's Court and stuff. I think I'm fine with that triple Province Road Network. That should be a pretty strong lead. Man. Well, hopefully he greens. He starts with King's Court Hunting Party, of course. But he skips his Hunting Party and Wishing Well then. That's good. He finds King's Court. Ah, man. Why do my top decks suck so much? I'll be impressed if he can pull this off. I mean, what do I top deck if he ghost ships me? So I have to think about the possibilities that he draws me one card, or two cards, or more cards, or 0 cards. So, if all I'm doing here is playing the death card, trashing, and getting a province using a coffers, I could either trash the death card, or I could trash the wishing well. Trashing the wishing well seems a little bit nicer for my final turn if I can king the death card. That would be a lot of payload. So that would be the case for keeping the wishing well. Case for not keeping the wishing well is I could need it to jumpstart my next turn. Of course, if I put back a copper and a province, that's really hampering me next turn. Compared to putting back the wishing well. Like, I don't know if I want to have a search space of 3 essentially. He's still got 2 wishing wells. He's got that. He's gonna try to king. Of course, he has 4 kings. Well, filter coppers first. Yes, you've still got another king's court. Or sorry, another wishing well. No, I don't know what he drew on that card too. Okay, so if he doesn't play Ghost Ship magically, death card, trash the wishing well. Then I'll be at 7. I only have to use 1 coffers. I mean, is he even going to green here? I guess you can go into the alt VP of Fairgrounds. But with wall, that becomes a bit tedious. Finds a wishing well. Nice. Like at most 3 out of 8 or something. Oh, he discarded a wishing well, didn't he? Yeah, he discarded a wishing well. Yeah, so actually that was only 2 wishing wells at most. But wow, he found it. I mean, he's probably going to add up what happens if he, like, hermits for hermits and stuff. But, or maybe he just hermits for hermits and gets madmen. But I think it's just such a tricky pile out when you're down 18 points on a wall board. Anyway, we'll let him take his time. Looks like almost everyone else is listening to him. That's cool. He's obviously the more traditionally strong player and doing more interesting things at this moment in time if people are going back and forth. Say. Yeah, I mean, so either he's going to be taking a bunch of green to try to win on a pile out, which I think he'll need to take 4 provinces, which means he might as well just take all 5 provinces, if he can. He's only got that 1 death card to king, which gains him 15 coins. I mean, 40 is a lot of money. Plus 5 provinces only gets him 25 points. So he can't gain 7 more things. That's probably not a concern. Because he's probably only going to be gaining like silvers off of kinged hermits, say. Yeah, the tricky thing in this situation is, of course, that the hunting parties do not draw your extra king. So you really want to go king, but the hunting party is going to skip your king if you try to line that up with hunting party. So you got to try to use the wishing well to do that, and that's, or play ghost ship or whatever. You'd rather king that. Yeah. He's probably trying to compute what he could possibly do in a best case draw scenario. And yeah. Hopefully the answer is not enough. Well, could make him resign. All right. Well, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I have some ice cream. Yeah, so I think I keep the wishing well. All right, that's all his. He's still got one wishing well. I think he discarded it. He might have drawn it onto the top. So I think that's all the draw he has, actually. No, he's got Ghost Ship. What am I saying? Does he have his Ghost Ship in hand? He didn't have it in hand, but he wouldn't have skipped it with Hunting Party, so he must have drawn it right here with that wishing well. So he can still gain cards and draw cards and all that. Alright, he's going for it with the silver gains. Regain the Hermit, of course. Alright, so what do I think this is going to be? So, yeah, I thought about this for a while, but now, okay, given what he's done 2 silvers, Hermit, he's still got his Merchant Guild. Still got his Merchant Guild to play, so he's going to have 5 buys. And some number of Hermit stuff. I think it probably doesn't matter, but I'm going to top deck the Copper in the Province. Just gotta hope for the best. On my next turn. Definitely wants the King of the Merchant Guild. Still got 2 more kings to be done. Possibly has the Hermit, but probably doesn't. So probably needs to do a hunting party and then. I'm thinking he doesn't have it. In which case, does he keep building? He's gotten his wishing wells. He played 4 of them, but none of them were king. Yeah, looks like it. So what? One found it. One found it. Oh, he was 3 for 4 for his wishing well so far. He could play the Hermit and gain some more silvers and. Oh, we could play the Death card. Can he get to 40? That's the question. He needed to draw his last Hermit, I guess. That's what he's saying. And then he could gain a lot of other stuff. Well, he doesn't know my hand, but he also doesn't know his next hand. It very well might be a dud. Okay, he trashes the Hermit as well as Death card. Yeah, so he would have won that then? That's interesting. Because I don't think he has the buys to finish off. Okay, he doesn't want to trash the Death card. He wants to trash Wishing Well. No, he doesn't want to king it. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so what does he do on this turn? That's the interesting thing. Yeah, so if he had King the Death card, he would have 10 more coins. I guess what he's saying is the win was 5 provinces, right? Because I can't really see a win where he gains a bunch of Hermits. So what does he do here? I mean, he probably figures if I can like double province or whatever to pile, then that probably doesn't help. Yeah, building seems correct. Another merchant guild. Again, the coffers part doesn't multiply, so merchant guilds are a pretty weak king target. They do give you lots of buy. They can't be kinged like spices can't, or spices can't be kinged by comparison. But I mean, that extra building also does cost him in terms of wall points. Yeah, it feels okay. Obviously, it really hurts not being able to attack him and top decking 2 bad cards. Do I ditch the death card, or do I ditch the wishing well? I ditch the wishing well. Wow. Wow. These draws just really, really suck. Well, he just drew a hunting party in a king's court. Man. His wishes should not be working, but that's also totally not a problem for him. Well, this is all pretty frustrating. I mean, hopefully he doesn't have enough in there to win. I'm obviously going to keep the ghost ship. It would hamper him for a turn. Well, he finds a king. Yeah, I mean, that's the way you want that to go, obviously. Rather than having to find that second king. You have a king chain going. It's going to find his merchant ship and merchant guild, and then flip the deck twice. Well, that's cool. He doesn't really need the actions. That's not exactly a great top deck if he plays the ghost ship, but I guess it's not a problem if he kings the ghost ship. Let's see how many kings he's gotten. So that king is done. King gave him 3, down to 2, back up to 4, down to 3, back up to 5. He's got 2 kings left. $30 points though is kind of tough because yeah, those provinces are just worth combined 20. Obviously, any trashing he does with death card gives him a point. He's going to have to go Fairgrounds is what's going to be. Fairgrounds he could probably pretty easily get up to 4. So, I mean 4, but really 3 because it's wall. So there's another 18 points sitting in that pile, in addition to the 16 sitting in the duchy pile, 20 sitting in the province pile. Yeah, I mean, that stuff's expensive and will definitely clog his deck, and I don't think he can get all in one go. He is kinging the death card, though. Trashing his draw cards, which seems like he calculated it out. He has it. 7 buys. Spices. 2 spices, in fact. Should put him at 9 buys. 4 provinces and 5 duchies. Well, with that trashing, now he's only down 27. Provinces give him 20. How many duchies does he need? Really, he wants to trash a hunting party. Interesting. I guess, yeah, a silver gain with a hermit. And then it lets you draw with Wishing Well rather than with Hunting Party. So it could be he didn't calculate it out. He's just like figuring this is his chance. He's got to go for it. I dudded last turn. It's not going to happen again. That's what he thinks, but it's obviously not true. I mean, I don't know if that's what he thinks. I'm just hypothesizing here. So what does he need? He's down 27. There's 20 in the provinces. He needs then 3 duchies. He gives him 6, so he needs 4 duchies. So 4 provinces and 4 duchies is 52. He's got 30 in his coins and coffers. He's got 2 spices and 7 coppers. That's 11. So he's only got 41. Needs 52. He doesn't know that if he draws me like exactly 2 cards with green buys, I would win. But I don't know what he's doing if he's trashing his draw going into the future turns. Oh wait, he does have a couple silvers. That puts him at 45. He's got a hermit. So he can get to 47. I think he still needs 52. Although, okay, what if he does provinces and fairgrounds? He's definitely got at least 6, 7, 8, 9. It would definitely be a 4-point fairgrounds. Well, 3-point fairgrounds. So what I say, he's down 27, so he would need fairgrounds, 2 fairgrounds, and the provinces still wouldn't be enough. So he needs 3 fairgrounds, which would be 24 plus 32, which is 56, which is even more than the. Oh yeah, 3 fairgrounds. What did I say? 3 fairgrounds? Is 3 fairgrounds enough? That's 9 points plus the 20. Yeah, 3 fairgrounds is enough. So 18 plus 32. 50. And we say he has 30 plus 11 non-silver treasures. That's 30. That's 41. Plus 6 in silver. He could gain a silver, although that hurts him point-wise, but I think he can spare 1 point. So, hermit gains silver. That's at. Yeah, that gets him to 37, and I think. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess I wouldn't have said the other way. I would just let him figure it out. But since I'm calculating it, and might as well speed this along. Yeah, so like definitely 3 fairgrounds 4 provinces would be 50 coins, and I think he only can get to 47. I'm not gonna say how much I think he's short. I mean, I'm assuming what these cards are. How many cards do you have in his hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's still got a wishing well. So 14 cards. 7 of them are coppers. 2 spices. 5 more cards. He's got a hermit. He played his death card already. What does he still have, actually? That's a good question. I can't see with this in the way anymore. He only played the 1 wishing well at the beginning of the turn. I mean, obviously, like, pile-outs are just out for him because it's just gonna be hard enough to get the points, and then you might as well just get all the provinces and win that and finish the game that way. Oh, he can get tie. I guess I'm not seeing that. Maybe Hermit gains a state or something? Well, a state's point neutral, so that's kind of silly. Maybe I just don't know all the cards in his hand are, and some of them can do interesting things. He's still got a merchant guild, right? He kinged both his merchant guilds. No more merchant guilds. Yeah, I'm not looking at his hand, but 5. I said there were 14 cards in his hand. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 14 cards in his hand, 1 card on top of his deck. So basically 15 cards altogether. He still has 2 hermits. And does he have any more draw? How many hunting parties has he played this turn? Kind of hard to see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he did something. 3 hunting parties played, 1 trashed. At 45. Yeah, I thought he needs to get to 50. So he's still holding on to Hermit, and the Wishing Well. So what was the tie here? Also, there's the card on top of his deck. He has, these are all his kings. He has 5 because I have 3. Not that you would know that from my deck, but I mean, I don't think he could partially green here. I think he has to keep building and just hope for another dud from me, which is gonna happen. But then it's gonna also I'm gonna also get to go ship attack him. So and I mean, he only gets 2 coffers for each card he buys, but each card he buys also loses him a point on the wall. So yeah, I mean, in terms of building by buying cards, that's a little suspect. Building by King's Courts, of course, is totally reasonable. And another death card. Well, that's really going to put him back point-wise. He does get 1 province. That's very interesting. Stops there. Well then, okay, so I'm definitely going to play this ghost ship, clear out that province, and probably a King's Court, but I'd rather attack. Wishing Well, I'll take it. Alright, I've got a King Wishing Well on top. He starts with a free wish. Oh, Okay, so we're gonna just get this right. So the bottom card is the province. Oh, now I have to remember what's in my deck. Oh, well, that's not very helpful. All right, yeah, we're obviously going to start with the King of Wishing Well. And, okay, now... All right, so what did we see the last couple of turns? We saw a Wishing Well. We saw 2 of our coppers, though we top decked 1 of them. And then we saw another copper. So we've seen 3 of our coppers, that's 4. So we only have 3 coppers left. We trashed a Wishing Well. We drew a Wishing Well dead. So we have 2 more Wishing Wells, 3 more coppers. That's 5 of the cards. We have 2 King's Courts. We don't have our Ghost Ship. We have 2 Hunting Parties. So that's 4 really good cards we'd like to see. And 3 coppers left. And then there's 4 more cards to reason through. And I think there's 2 more spices, because I have 3 spices. Hadn't seen one yet. So the most likely card is still copper. So let's wish for copper, reveals Wishing Well. Let's still just clear out copper, King's Court. Now this is a perspective wish. I'd really like to see the Hunting Party. Now I reveal copper. Man. Okay, well, now there's 2 Hunting Parties in there. 2 coppers, 2 spices. And probably 2 provinces. Maybe just, yeah, just 1 province. Let's clear out copper. Finds it, draws Hunting Party. Okay. Alright, so I got the Hunting Party. There's still a King. Oh, wait, there's still a King's Court. So there's a King's Court, a Hunting Party, 2 spices. King's Court, Hunting Party, 2 spices. And 1 more Wishing Well. And, or is it 2 more coppers? I saw 3 coppers before. 1 more copper. I think spices is the wish. Finds it, draws another Hunting Party. Okay. So I've got a King's Court down there. It's a King's Court, a spices, a copper, and I think I want the spices. Yeah, wait, if I can just get to enough buy. Oh, I can't get to enough buy to drain. I just need 4 buys, actually. King's Court in the Ruins. So I do want the spices. Reveals Wishing Well. I discard my spices. Okay. Wait, but 3 buys is enough. 7. I need 13. 13 coins to do it. So let's find Death Cart. I think that does it. Right? 5, 9, 13. King's Court, Double Hermit. All right. So we finally have a turn, and it is enough to finish the pile out. Whew, that was a long one. Yeah. We're over an hour already. That's ridiculous. Well, anyway, he spent a lot of that time thinking, and I came out with the win, and he was first player, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Yeah, it was a very tricky engine, and getting it working and then also not failing on the wall was important. I think it was right for me to green when I did. I still won despite 2 straight duds. And I get to go first in the second game. So let's see it. Alright, we've got Ironworks Mill. Oh, by the way, this is also my first time playing with these card lists. In particular, we are playing with the ban list. And I'm the only one who bothered with the ban list, so I kept Possession banned, which has been banned forever, and also picked a bunch of duds that I just don't think would even be interesting if I could get them to work. Okay, so this game, Patrician and Necro on Zombie Apprentice are the only draw. The only terminal is Temple. It's also, apart from other things, the only trashing, apart from Temple, is what I mean. I'm definitely getting Patrician, but what am I getting with a 5? So Cartographer can set up Patricians. Archive is generally nice pretty early. I want to get to the Temple and I want to get Ironworks next. Obviously, he takes Silver, probably Silver Temple, maybe Silver Ironworks. I like the Archive early in general, just gets through your deck nicely. And I think this will just be another Patrician. Okay, I see the Archive, which I'm going to set aside the Patrician, I think. He takes the Temple. Yeah, I want Ironworks here, is what I want. So, I'm going to take Ironworks. Takes Necromancer. Alright, Patrician's not going to draw anything. Reveals Ironworks. Alright, so we're going to take the Temple. So my Archive hasn't done a ton, but he does not get to trash in the state, so that's nice. We're going to Ironworks for the mill. We're going to Patrician. We're going to mill, discard, and take either Cartographer or Market. Or I could take another Archive, but I think not now. I want that next turn. The Cartographer lines up the Patrician, but there's not much else to hit. So let's take the Market. Okay, this is going to be a Temple Trash and Patrician buy. He takes Patrician. So Patrician is going to be active now. The Temple Trash obviously is very nice. Okay, so I could possibly even get Patrician stuff this turn. He's going to trash his Patrician instead. I think that's a mistake, but maybe he's desperate. Takes another Necromancer. Necromancer as Patrician is nice, of course. Let's see where we go. We have Archive. That's cool. So we're going to be able to get Emporium points this turn. Let's see. Patrician, Real Copper. Patrician, Real Estate. Market. Ironworks for Mill. And Temple Trash. So I'm not going to be able to get another Patrician. I should just trash these two and take a silver, though. I'm not going to be able to get the Emporium, unfortunately. I don't want to be Ironworksing for silver because I want to use my terminal on the Temple if I can. So yeah, we'll take the 1 silver here. Just make sure I don't get too low on economy. I've got the mill, of course, for economy. So we're each at 2 mills. We'll maybe Ironworks for a Temple if we're feeling good. Copper, of course, so let's start with Patrician. Reveals silver. Mill. I could just take the Temple. More 5s would be nice, but I don't. I'll have them next turn. So we're gonna trash our last estate and take the temple. Yeah, it's the right number of points. Feels like. Patrician's not gonna draw because that's my market on top. I could obviously discard it. I could take a Necromancer here, actually. Necromancer in with those temples. That'd be pretty nice. So the Patricians aren't going to draw. Necromancer reveals silver. Market. Patrician. Necromancer. I hit my Patrician, really? I'm supposed to hit my temple there. That would be amazing. I've got 2 temples top decked. It's okay, they'll trash each other. And there was like a 3/5 chance of getting a 5 out of that. But now we've got these 3 Patricians in the trash. How does he have so many VP? He has 2 more mills than me, but he also hasn't trashed his estates. 2 estates are still untrashed? Yeah, I've trashed all my estates. He just trashed his estate to get Emporium. Yeah, reasonable. Alright, we're gonna Ironworks for mill. Patrician, reveals copper. Mill, don't discard. Sad turn again. Do I want another silver? I don't think I want another silver. Man, that Necromancer really didn't work out. What's that? I have an Archive on the top part of my deck. And do I have an Emporium? I think I got 1 Emporium. So I have 2 cards to hit. So this Necro as Patrician would be pretty good. As much as I'd love to Zombie Apprentice the Temple. He has a Patrician that doesn't draw. Gets to trash a bit more. Gets an Emporium for the points. Alright, yeah, we're gonna start this way. So what's left on top? Probably is okay. Start Emporium in the deck, so then so what is that last card? Is it a copper? Let's take the last mill, find out. It is a copper. So if I trash copper silver here and take the Emporium, it's pretty good. Temple points are getting a little high. Yeah, okay, Patrician can reveal a nice Necromancer trash, but I probably need to set it up with a mill, in which case I might as well set up a market draw. Okay, yeah, so these Patricians aren't really drawing much of anything. In my deck, I just have the one market. There was a 2 out of 4 chance there that one turn, but did not happen. So Ironworks is, you gain the card first, so you could gain a mill, but I mean it doesn't matter anymore, mills are gone. So we each have 4 mills. I have 6 more points, but he could get 6 more points by just playing a temple and buying a temple here. Of course, that leaves the last Emporium there. There's a lot of fun with Necromancers, gaining those. We could also just use gold. One reason gold is much better than silver here is because Patrician draws it, and I still have 2 Patricians. I do, right? I have 1 coming in, I have 1 in hand already. So if he doesn't take the temple points here, I think I will, or at least I'll try to, with an Ironworks. He takes them, yep. But he plays the temple afterwards, so he wants to use his buy on something else, which is reasonable. Trashes a copper. He has enough for that. Yeah, so he takes a 1 point lead there. And now what do? We get, yeah, I'll take Patrician. I draw the Emporium. Temple. Emporium. I mean, if I do Zombie Apprentice on the temple, I mean, it's pretty good. I just have that 1 copper. Maybe I should have waited to do that until mill. Yes, I will discard. Actually, yeah, I want to discard the market. So on an Ironworks, another Necromancer. It's a market and a silver. I could discard these 2. Patrician. I don't draw. Market. Mill. I've got a mill on top. Alright. What is my 10 gonna be? So the archive is coming off next turn. I don't really want more archives at this point. It could just be double market. Doesn't really increase my payload as much as gold does, but I mean, I guess every overdraw is 1 coin from mills. So market's as good as silver, and also better because it gets drawn. Yeah, let's just take 2 markets. I also Ironworks the Necromancer. I think I want a Necromancer to be a temple this turn. Anyway, we'll see what he does. He's got this 1 point lead. Got a lot of mills. Zombie Spy, kind of a no-op. The 1 card Spy obviously doesn't help the Patrician. We are at the point where a cartographer would be nice, I guess. That's what I would say. And I mean, there could be a use for a coin of the realm in some kind of letting you necromancer temple, then ironworks the temple kind of way. Yeah, but I think we really just want to use our patricians for draw as much as possible. And necromancers are the new patricians, of course. Oh, he wants to zombie apprentice it, or zombie mason it. That would be good, yes. Okay. Yeah, seeing a temple there and deciding to stop your turn, it definitely seems like a situation where you want to leave it on top. Yeah, clearly. Clearly good call there. He has 8. It could be province. It could be gold. Yeah, gold is reasonable. He does take a coin. Interesting. Alright, we're going to start with patrician, and it does not draw. Reveals ironworks. Alas. Emporium. Mill, don't discard. Mill, don't discard. This patrician reveals silver, draws the market. Man. Come on, patrician. Hey! Market Emporium. Market. Alright, there's another market down there. Nope. Shut down. Alright. I'm gonna gain a card. I'm gonna gain Necromancer. I guess I could gain Ironworks. I'm gonna have 9. Depends on how much I mill. And gain the temple, get that extra point. Yeah, so I'll discard. And now I will... I guess I could have discarded silver. Tried to... Yeah, that's okay. Now I will just temple. It's gonna be 10 again. Archive will be coming off. Could just be Gold Necromancer. Or I could trash take Province, or I want to build up to like yeah, Gold Necromancer seems fine. Actually, maybe that's not fine. Sorry. I've seen my next hand. He could very likely just end it on... I did not think about piles. That was dumb. Well, Well, it's not related to seeing my next hand, but still. Yeah, that was dumb. He just needs to hit 10 and get an Ironworks play in. Well, that seems really easy, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm gonna throw this game. It's pretty close, but I looks like I just threw it. And he finds his gold. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is GG. That was quite dumb. He's got 2 markets, right? Yeah. Man, how did I not even see that pile? He draws through, so Ironworks Necromancer, easy win. Yeah. He's even got another mill. Oh, he can even zombie mason it. Man. Yeah, that was stupid. Well, okay. I threw that one. Bad. Can't make those mistakes against Mick. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Let's win this game as player 2. Well, what do we have here? We have Amulet Trashing, no Village, Cultist, of course Cultist, Trade Drop Trashing. Man, do you just go like heavy Cultist, or do you try to do Amulet stuff? There's Battlefield, which encourages the mill buys. Mill hits Cultist well. I could do Mill Amulet. Well, he has 5. That's quite annoying. Second player on a Cultist board when he has 5 too? No, thank you. Well, I'm gonna have lots of junk, so the mill's gonna be fine if I don't draw dead on a Cultist. I assume he passes here. I don't think he wants Beggar or Estate. And so I'm gonna go for Amulet and just really hope for the best. This could be the best. Well, that's not the best. Okay, how do I prioritize trashing versus getting a Cultist here? It's only Estates and Coppers down there. I think I prioritize the Cultist. Take the coins. And the next turn I trash. Ooh, no estate trash. I could just gain silver. This is really going against the Amulet, usual Amulet strategy. Well, I have 2 Cultists now, that's nice. But the Mill and Amulet are pretty useless, so... And the mill, I draw dead. Obviously, ruined village is not a big deal. Do I want a silver? Sure. I'm just gonna play the cultist. And I'll take another mill, and that's kind of a silly strategy, but you know, the cultist board. He skipped the amulet entirely. Maybe I should have just mid-mill silver in the first place. That would have hit 5, 5, 5 both times again. Want to play the Ruin Library? Don't think so. I think I just want cultist. I'd love to get another card I can discard here. Okay, we're gonna trash the ruined village, I think. And get a mill for the battlefield points. And this will be a double cultist play and an estate trash. Okay, estate trash, double cultist play, and I'm done. And I'll take another mill. More battlefield points. Those are certainly nice. That was a nice shuffle. So the ruins are gone. Alright. He buys a silver. I think I'd rather play this abandoned mine. And now I'd rather get a gear? No, just a silver. It's fine. Okay, so Mill's going to discard the amulet and probably whatever I draw. And I'm going to play 2 cultists here. I just have these 2 cultists? Does he have 5 cultists? Or did I manage to get a third? He could get a province for the battlefield points. Seems pretty reasonable at this stage. Put us even. Point-wise overall, yeah. So there's mills and cultists are at 3. I think I should just play another mill. Cultist, cultist, cultist. I got a third cultist. Alright, we could get farmland, the ruined library too. We could just get gold. We could get raid. Farmland doesn't sound that exciting. I think we just want gold. So he has 4 cultists. He raids me. Alright, so I get 5. Do I want another cultist? Do I want to raid him? Do I want a governor? Governor's not bad if you don't draw it dead. I just want a duchy. No, I don't want a duchy. This game's gonna last a little bit longer. I could raid him. Raid him back. Just for 1 silver. What is the governor even good for, though? I guess you just, like, draw with governor. Which is not the greatest, because you could overdraw things. Let's just raid him back. Sounds fun. Oof, that's a lot of ruined libraries. He gets 2 cultists off, gets the 6, and does another raid. Okay. My cultist is a ruined library, and that is sad. Okay, so he's gonna try to raid me to death, it seems like, with lots of silvers. Doesn't have any of this turn, so... Hey, I will hit province. Whatever I draw here, so that's nice. Gold is working out. Buys a silver, so he's gonna really try to raid me to death. Province. How many silvers? 1 silver? Okay. Mill. Now cultist. Ooh. 7. I think it's fine for farmland here. And yeah, we'll trash abandoned mine for sure. Beggar? Raid is not an attack, right? Yeah, we'll take a beggar. Okay, he raids me, which means I can safely play this ruin library to clear that stain. Yeah, so how do I end this? Because he's gonna keep raiding me for a lot of silvers, which I guess could be part of the answer. Drain the silver pile. I'm kind of afraid of getting a deluge of silvers. Good farmland estate to mill. Yeah, not the greatest, but okay, he's still raiding. So I'm gonna get another mill. Push that pile towards the end. How many silvers can he get in his deck? So he raided over province there. That's very interesting. He definitely thinks that the raid is worth it, and I think so too. So, buys gold for 6. Okay. So Mill is going to discard these 2 guys. We're going to cultist for 5. Do I add another cultist to my deck while I have an 11-point lead? Yeah, let's just hope I can withstand his raiding. So he buys province, of course. Mill. Now let's play one more mill. Don't discard. Cultist. Oh, we hit 5 with a farmland. Man, that's really annoying. 1 coin short again. And I draw my beggar dead, which is not great. We could get duchy. He's just going to get provinces with all those silvers. Man, that sucks. Yeah, he hit 4 silvers for province again. Man, this is so bad. I'll likely be able to get a province here. I'm still up, I guess. That's nice. He only hit 6. But he gets to farmland something. Does he have a gold? Oh, he didn't play this slowly enough. Okay, he gets to do the fancy duchy. Let's do coin. Mill. If I discard it here, yeah, don't discard. Mill, discard. And then that's farmland for province. Okay, so decent chance that I can get a province here. But I don't know if I want to. If he takes province. He does not take province. He's slowly playing silvers, suggesting he wants to farmland for duchy or something. Or he has a gold. He just takes duchy. Okay, so I will province if I get the money. And I do. So I take the province, which is an 8-point lead. Unless there's something cooler to do with farmlanding silver to cultist or something. No, there's not. We're just going to take province. Okay, if I just draw copper, then I will be able to get to the farmland province. Come on, draw copper, not a green card. Well, it could be another mill, I guess. Plays the survivors. So how many silvers does he have? He's had some nice turns, but it's not like he has pure silvers in his deck. Depending on what I draw here, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I mean, I have a guaranteed duchy in hand, which at least pings back the other way if that's what we're doing. If he raids me, then I don't. So then I guess I play the Ruin Library and hope for a silver. No, that wouldn't do it. He takes duchy. Okay, come on, copper or something. Mill. Province. I could discard these two. Play the Ruin Library. Get to the copper. Nice. Farmland for province. I'm up 11. That's a 5-point play. There's 2 farmlands left. I think I just take the duchy. Nine-point lead. He just shuffled 2, so hand's not going to get much better than he had last shuffle. It's also a pretty big deck of his. Yeah, duchy's at 3, farmland's at 2, mill at 1. I can definitely I can definitely duchy this turn. And that should be good enough. No one has plus buy. The only plus gains is like farmlanding stuff, so he can get at most 5 points this turn with farmland duchy. And then if I get duchy, he's still down 7. Yeah, because farmland gold is an 8-point play, so theoretically he gets farmland silver to duchy and then farmland gold to province. 2 straight turns. That would win. Otherwise, he's probably lowering the duchies. Plays the survivors. That suggests not a very good hand. Taking a while on that decision, that's a good sign. So, taking a step back, if I do end up winning this, yeah, I'm not going to see any more cards I want to discard. Let's just take the duchy. Alright, so I've got a duchy in hand again. And yeah, if he takes duchy, I can just mill. So yeah, it's probably over. Anyway, we'll let him play his turn out. So yeah, what happened here? I mean, maybe he had a couple bad shuffles with Cultist bottom deck. The Ruins... How did the Ruins end up going? He played the first, obviously, and the second. I played the third. He played 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4. Okay, they went 6-4, which is probably about the best case scenario after his open of 5. So he does get to farmland for duchy, but now I just need to buy the mill. So, yeah. I even had the beggar coming. Okay, so somehow second player has won every game in this match so far. 2 wins on Mick, that's good. I obviously want to at least go 3-3, if not more. I need a drink of water. It's already been an almost 2-hour match. Be right back. All right, I'm back, and all right, we've got 2 starts left, and ooh, goons, expedition, piazza. Okay, this is quite something. There's trashing and trader. Trader's actually really good with seer, but expedition gets shut down by goons. So we probably want to get goons real quick. I wonder if we go trader. We could also go Devil's Workshop. Expedition, that doesn't really attract me. I think I want the trader. I want the trashing. Yeah, and copper trashing is maybe even better, just as good or better. So Patrician will get a free draw after. No, it's not Goose Ship. Never mind. Yeah. So what all goes on here? So we definitely get goons. Like an early expedition is okay. Definitely don't want to be buying silvers. Definitely don't really need the patrician early. I'm probably going trader expedition. Devil's Workshop starts to become good once we get our goons. And then seer is our draw. So yeah, you can get a nice seer thing going. Once the no, that's Ghost Ship. Man, I'm Phantom Ghost Ship from 2 games ago. I'm just always thinking about how to maximize that. He goes for the Devil's Workshop. I respect that. I think I want the trashing first. So let's go expedition. And this will be a seer. It's not great early, of course, because of all the coppers. I'd really love to be getting a goons, but Piazza obviously does nothing right now. Piazza would also be nice with Ghost Ship, but does not exist on this board. Yeah, it's sad not to see my trader, but I mean, at least I don't have 4. 4 would suck here. 4 for Devil's Workshop, maybe. So Devil's Workshop, like, you can gain the, you can, if you have Devil's Workshop in hand, you can buy Expedition, say, and gain gold, and that can be good for your encampment thing. And encampment is the only village here. It definitely is going to matter. He goes for Gladiator. Interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna do the seer. And this is just gonna be trader, the estate, and expedition if he doesn't get goons. He takes the encampment. Interesting. I'm gonna do expedition. So I definitely have my seer, and I'll draw up those silvers. Hopefully the trader. Okay, he gets the gold with the expedition. I was expecting that. Alright, so I can trash estate and get goons. Top deck 2 coppers. That's not that good. I could trash copper and get seer again. Top deck is 3 coppers and a silver. Yeah. I mean, I badly want the goons for sure. I could trash the copper. I don't really want that many silvers, but seers do make them nice. I don't get the goons, so he thinks twice about expeditioning. So yeah, maybe I'm overemphasizing. Am I overemphasizing the goons? That doesn't seem likely, but I'm definitely not prioritizing like encampment stuff, and that's possibly going to be a problem. If I just trash copper and get Devil's Workshop, I mean, I just think he's going to have some turns where, I mean, okay, the expedition continues to be good even after goons if you can get your encampment gold in hand. Let's take Devil's Workshop. This will just be a seer, I think. Yeah, well, you've got Gladiator Gold, that's nice. So you can get goons. And an encampment. Ah, but he has his gold without a encampment, so... His encampment without a gold. Expeditions, yep. So I see here, man. Let's trash a state, get expedition. Yep. Alright. He does not see his goons, that's good. Takes us here. Alright, we're gonna trade with the copper now. Take the goons. I don't know if I need golds with the Gladiator. But okay, now that I have goons, his goons miss. He takes the trader now. Imp, the seer, trader, copper. I don't get my goons, unfortunately. He has his, so I don't want to buy that. It could just be the gold. If I just take expedition, discard the seerable cards. I could just take Piazza, actually. And take the gold. Seems fine. There's a seer in there, so half chance I'll see my seer. That'd be good. Do I discard? I think I discard. Whoa, seer draws everything? And he hasn't even trashed a copper. Man, that's amazing. So he's going to get his goons, of course. So given that the seer might hit, do I discard silver estate? Okay, we'll see how many... No, we won't know how many encampments he leaves me. I mean, he's probably not going to leave me. He's probably going to buy 2 cards, given that he just had an amazing seer. And 2 cards that probably aren't going to both be encampments. I could be wrong about that. He has a lot of easy Gladiator choices. I just played my Devil's Workshop, for instance. That's definitely still going to be in hand. So that means his Devil's Workshop's going to get him an Imp, and so if he probably doesn't buy both encampments, I can discard the silver and estate and hope for a good seer hit. The idea being that I can then... oh yeah, you know, you can line up Patrician if the seer doesn't draw, and there's a 5 on top, or more. So actually even like encampment Patrician wouldn't be bad. I'll definitely, yeah, obviously. I mean, lots of choices there. Gladiators down. Fortune could be quite good, but I don't know. Yeah, goons. Yeah, so I'm going to discard both of these because the seer can pick them up if it hits. And if it doesn't hit, then I just take encampment patrician or double encampment depending on what he leaves me. I have a gold now because I took one last turn. And I knew it was basically best not to expedition because I would just be discarding into the shuffle. Choosing what I discard to be fair, but this seemed better. Man, Devil's Workshop, Gladiator, Estate. That's what he drew. And he traders a copper, of course. At this point, that's what you want to do. So that's a great turn for him. I'm guessing he will take... He could take double seer. He could take seer, encampment. He probably knows I have my goons and these 7 cards. Likely to play it, so probably not that good to expedition. But again, it's not that bad because it does help him connect gold to encampment. He has a Devil's Workshop, so he can get an imp too, which are going to be quite good. If he leaves me 2 encampments, I will take both of them. Oh, Piazza encampment. That could be a problem. He takes seer encampment. That's what I expected. Imp. Yep. I do get to play the seer. All right. Take the Devil's Workshop too. There's still 2 encampments there. I think I still want both of them. So I just top deck to copper. Yeah, so I've got imp, I've got encampment. Yeah, I mean the village is going to be really important for getting multi-goons. So there's encampment, there's gold in there. Man, his seer! What? What is with his seer? Okay, I mean I'm not letting him get fortune. It's literally 6 for 6. Takes the plunder. Okay, what do I reveal? Top deck silver. Imp, seer, imp, encampment, goons. Okay, so I still have a seer on top. That's good. And an encampment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just copper. So that's a lot of money. I have, okay, so on top I still have, that's all my silvers. I still have copper or something. One encampment. Yeah, what do I want? So, plunder, seer would seem wise. I mean, I'm definitely getting more trashed. So I still have encampment and seer. And Devil's Workshop. And yeah, what have I trashed? I've trashed 6 of my starting cards. Yeah, it's obviously been a little bit poor for him. So that means I just have this estate and these 2 coppers and 1 more copper. So I have copper, encampment, seer. Yeah, I mean, I think I obviously want the plunder and other goons. Okay, I've got my plunder in hand. I will discard Devil's Workshop copper, of course. Wow, 9 for 9. And the streak ends. Yeah, I'm just commenting. It's fun. He gets his encampments down. Does he find his goons? Or he gets his encampments played. Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't get any extra draw that turn, unfortunately. Okay, I mean, I don't really want more imp. Too many more imps? I mean, obviously Groundskeeper and Patrician can be imps, and that's good. Yeah, how much trashing has he done? Oh, is that only a second trader play? Oh, he's trashed 3 gladiators and 2 coppers. Okay, so he still has a lot more of the starting cards than I do. That's pretty good for him. He does also have the 3 encampments. So that will let him get 4 goons played if he wants to. But still, yeah, Fortune's going to be good because plus buy that you don't have to play. And then we really just want lots of Seers and Patricians. So maybe, yeah, he might be ahead on Seers now, 3. He gets more draw, which is good. Oh, shoot. Ah. Well, that's annoying. That's a lot of silvers. I don't want to lose my encampment. One in 5 chance I keep it. Man. Okay, he's done. That's good. I didn't think about that. I should have kept... I shouldn't have kept the... Well, I wanted the plunder too. Okay, we're going to imp the Seer. Draws the silvers. Encampment, gold, Patrician, Seer, top deck's copper. I have a lot of silvers. So this is going to be 3 Seers. Also, yeah, I could get Fortune. Should it just be 3 Seers, though? At least 2 Seers. Fortune for... That only puts me at 4 Seers. I really need the Seers here. I can get Fortune next turn. Well, I don't know if I can, but hey, I can. So that's an encampment on top? No, I played 2 encampments. Man. That sucked. That really sucked. I'd have to lose an encampment. Stupid Piazza. Why did I get you? Why did I get Piazza? It's just so bad. He has second goons. Okay, what is that card? I played 1 copper, so I think it's just a copper. It's not the trader, so I don't have to worry about that. I mean, I'm guessing he gets Fortune and Seer, and Maybe plunder. Did he top deck? Yeah, he top deck encampment. Pretty nice. That was stupid. I just lost a plunder for a ton of silvers, which is good for payload if you can draw all that stuff. And that's what Seer's good for. But yeah, it definitely takes Seer. He doesn't want the fortune. That's interesting. Plunder, patrician. Yeah, seems right. Takes an imp. Okay. Come on, imp. Seer. Top deck's a Seer. How good is it to lose an encampment? Imp, the patrician. I don't even see it, goons. Man. Well, I get to trash a copper. I get to play a ton of money to get a fortune. Pay off all that debt. And take a patrician. And I found my gold too, so I'm not gonna be able to keep this in a second encampment in my deck. Does he find his stuff? Very, very likely. Yeah. Ah, man, that one turn just ruined me. Why did I get Piazza? Why? I was ahead here. I thought it'd be a better use of that turn than Expedition to get the gold, but man, so stupid. Okay, so there's not the trader on top again. So now his patrician can draw. How many more cards do you have to draw? 4 more. Which you can do with an imp on goons and just another random imp. Or you can do that. I don't know why you wanted to do that. Unclear whether he drew the copper or the plunder. Does he have? He has 2 plunders, yeah. Just patrician it. And then imp the either gladiator or goons. Yeah, goons first is totally reasonable. Yeah, so I played the trader last turn, so I don't have the trader on top. I could have the encampment on top, and then I would lose it. Now he wants to play another goons and gladiator, and what else? Trader? I guess trader, yeah. So he's still keeping his estates, which obviously will help his, I mean, not hurt his draw with the seers and all. I mean, okay, what else is there to do? You just trade her a copper, right? There's no point in... You could trade her a state, redraw it with... He's still an imp. Yeah, he's still an imp. He has 3 imps. He's just going to trade a copper, the safer play overall. Second goons and gladiator. Reveal state, which is actually not safe, but you know. Maybe it is safe if I saw it. I had it last turn. Yeah, so I think this is just obviously encampment. Patrician, fortune. Yeah, it's a gold with it. All right, so he's got the 4 encampments now. Takes another imp. All right, now I'm going to lose an encampment. Nope, top deck silver. All right, I think we just play the encampment. Sorry, not play the encampment. I think we just play the goons. And get a plunder. He's got a lot more points than me. He just got another 6 points there. And he's been playing plunders. Alright, so I'm not going to draw the Trader Dead. That's good. And another Seer. Man, this is just over. Now you can just Patrician, or you'd rather just, I don't know. Well, this Patrician draws anyway. Seer draws like crazy. I think I'll play it out a little bit, see if he stumbles. But it doesn't seem likely at this point. The turn I goonsed him. So much for that. Maybe I just trash the encampment. Maybe that's the better way to do it. That turn. Or just never get Piazza. Stupid Piazza. Yeah, don't reveal. I still have one, but, you know. I guess nothing is safe for him. Because I have a plunder now, too. And I still have 1 gold. 1 Devil's Workshop. So, yeah, one of all of that. Alright, 35. 4 buys. He knows I just have the... If I play the goons, 2 goons, and fortune, I have 4 buys. So... Oh, he's going to build with Groundskeepers. Interesting. Yeah, obviously 4 buys would not give me a win either because I'm way behind point-wise. 1 turn. Man, that just sucked. I should have trashed the encampment. And he's going to Expedition, of course. Just to make sure he gets the good cards in hand. Alright, I see a silver, of course, because I have tons of those. And I see nothing. Man. Okay, well, the Patrician draws. Encampment, plunder, seer. Alright, I get my 4 buys. Um... 34. What do you do with 34? He has 4 buys? Yeah, he has 4 buys if he draws. I'm only getting 2 points apiece from each of these, so I did get a point on the plunder. Well, I mean, if he gets to like 4 buys and draws all this stuff, it's probably just over. If I take the Groundskeepers now, could I hope for a good turn? I only have 1 more Seer in there. 9 cards. Encampment. Also, I have my gold. That's good. Emporium is point scoring, but losing. I mean, yeah, if he draws, I think it's just over. So actually, how do I possibly pull this off? I pull it off by he doesn't draw or something. So, yeah, I have to catch up point-wise a bit. How do I play for this dud? That feels roughly right, although probably it isn't. He starts with an imp seer that draws like everything. He might have to put an encampment back, which would not let him. Nope. I mean, yeah, he just wins now. Patrician draws goons. He just needs to hit 3 buys. Does he have his fortune yet? Yeah, he has fortune. Alright, I think that's GG. He can probably stop. That costs, what, 15? Maybe easier just to play the encampments and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I was playing for a dud that wasn't going to happen, but I think it's my only chance. I think just taking groundskeepers there is losing, so. Yeah, because he would have 5 buys. He would just be able to win, yeah. Okay, click it out, Mick. Come on. You didn't return an encampment. Don't need to think about that. Decide the order of getting those VP tokens. I mean, I think I was ahead a little bit, and then I had to trash that plunder. It was really bad. But it was close. I mean, he had the 3 encampments to 2 split, so. Alright, yep, GG. And we are perfect on second player winning. I hope that continues for exactly 1 more game. So he gets to go first this time, which is a curse, apparently. Alright, ooh. So there's Recruiter. No attack cards for the Squire. No draw. So, yeah, so this is a weird one. You can obviously like pile sages for fun, for tower points. You can recruiter like ill-gotten gains. So like recruiter's not draw, right? It trashes. So I bet we'd probably just try to get you don't want to use recruiter on copper, so we're gonna get a chapel, and I'm not sure what else, but probably a wedding. Oh yeah, you can get a mint. Trash. So 5/2 here is pretty amazing. You just get the recruiter and chapel probably. I'm kind of fine with 3/4 getting chapel wedding. Carrying dead into the shuffle, but I don't care so much. Obviously I want to draw the chapel. Then we basically just pick up like a recruiter to finish out the trashing. We bother with inventor. I think we just go try to get mint and mint golds. Anyway, yeah, I'm not skipping chapel for recruiter. For sure. I could go sage. Sage wedding. Upside is possibly getting to recruiter. Downside is, yeah. Maybe I don't want to. If I want to skip chapel, it's because I want to go wedding into copper mint and recruiter, and then I want. He goes silver. Interesting. So, okay, I'm considering the sage wedding open. I kind of like it, but I also really like chapel. It's hard to... I think I'm going to do the sage wedding. It seems the most interesting here. Hey, piling sages with inventor or something is tower points. He goes silver chapel. Okay, so I pay off my debt, and then, man, that's a pretty bad draw, yeah. And then I sage find my gold. Well, obviously I could bomb deck everything. Okay, sage finds my gold, and I get recruiter. He did not see his chapel, so that's good for me. Okay, sage is going to find my gold. Recruiter's going to trash an estate. I'm going to get a second recruiter. My next hand has 4, which could be the inventor. He gets the wedding, yeah. Or I could just get another sage. I'm at the point where I really want to get to that mint. So another sage sounds better than inventor at this point. I really want to get to the non-gold mint. So I want to find my other recruiter, not the gold here. 8, interesting. So you're just going to wedding again? I would honestly trash everything but the gold with mint. Yeah, that's what I expect he'll do here. Yeah, so that's been good for him. Sage finds sage, finds recruiter, recruiter trashes estate, recruiter trashes, man, copper. Skip my estate. Found my gold. Yeah, that's the advantage of that silver. It's actually kind of hard to... Well, no mint. I really should have taken... Now we can recruit. Wedding. Yeah, reasonable. Okay. Finds recruiter. Finds recruiter. Recruiter. Trash copper. Recruiter. Trash estate. So I'm just going to do recruiters for a little while. I also want to trash gold and all these coppers. So how many... Trash is a copper. I've trashed 2 coppers, 2 estates. So I only have 5 coppers left. This is 3 of them. If I trash the gold and 3 coppers, okay, I'm just definitely trashing a state. For mint, I only have 2 coppers left to trash with recruiter, but I can gain golds. And unfortunately, I think that's what I want to do. So I've got a sage and a recruiter to find there. Now he could province if he wants to. He's first player. It'd be also nice to have an inventor for sages. My 2 recruiters mean I will get around to so inventor's a fancy copper that gains sages. But so I'm going to start with mint. Sage finds recruiter, trashes recruiter, I think, and then sage. Yeah, because I only have 2 coppers left to get. Sage for the gold to get province. He gets province. It looks like we're headed to a tie. Sage recruiter. There's definitely a copper to trash in there. I have lots of villagers, so I need to mint the gold and find it to get to province. He has to trash a gold, mint a gold, gets a province, yep. Alright, sage. Okay, I'm not trashing, I'm not gaining, I'm just taking the province. If he offers a tie, I will take it, yes. If I can get to the tie. This is my last copper. Obviously coppers are pretty useless at this stage. The sages are also very useless because they would only skip the copper. He does not offer the tie. Interesting. Do I need to save villagers? Not really. We're going to recruit the copper, mint the gold, take the duchy. So if he provinces here and can manage to province again, that'll be pretty good. He takes the duchy. I will also just take the duchy. So I think it's time to recruit a sage. Takes the duchy. Into gold. Take a duchy. Looks like next turn might be a bit sparse. So, okay, so neither of us bought gold. So I gained 6 golds. He gained 7, and he trashed 1. No, there's 2 in the trash. We each trash 1. So he has 1 more gold than I do. 2 more golds than I do now. He takes the duchy. Maybe showing me he had more in hand. Okay, there's a mint and a sage down there. Let's see what happens. IGG is a point, and probably better than a state at this point. Golds are at 16, if that could matter. He does wedding, interesting. If I trash the mint, I'm basically saying I want to play short game. If I trash the duchy, that's just suicide. Where does this go? Like, if we wedding, then we're 1 in debt. We have another gold. The IGG, like, he could potentially trash it. That's the disadvantage, but it's hard to. I think I just take spin golds, take a state. Or take squire for plus buy. Trade route. Trade route is pretty good right now, but you have to trash. I don't think I'm gonna take that chance. Yeah, and he's got more golds than I do. Only has 5. Let's see, do IGG here. That's state. Interesting. So if I go wedding, he could definitely hope for. I mean, I'm 1 in debt. That's fine if I get to 9. Oh, I'm not going to, so. He gains another gold. This could be a time to province. He does wedding instead. Interesting. We're definitely playing this longish game. And the golds are at 10, so that's quite interesting. I wonder if Tower will actually come into play. If it does, then he wins. So, yeah, so it's not that great. But I mean, I can't province without playing recruiter and losing points here. He's 1 in debt. Obviously, 1 in debt is not a big deal. We have these golds. Is he going to province? No, he's going to wedding again. I'm going to province, though. Oh, he keeps minting golds. He weddings again. Yeah, if he gets golds down, he wins. So I'm going to province and hope for the best. I have a province. That's nice. Let's hope he doesn't. No, he does. Ah, man. 14 to 8. Yeah, he was definitely going to get those tower points if we got that far. Man. That was looking tie-ish, and he was able to pull it out. So, down 3-2. Skipping Chapel, I almost got away with it. Had kind of bad draws, to be honest. Not getting that early mint, having to trash gold for a mint. Yeah. Definitely felt behind the entire game, but, you know, second player, I could have possibly got it high. Alright, let's get a 3-3. I thought I hit ready. Already starting. So, new table. Let's find him. And we need to set these things up. Banned cards. Turn order. I get to go first for this last one. Let's pull off the 3-3. Man, well, I threw one game. One game I just had no chance. Maybe Piazza was a mistake. And that one was interesting choices. I think what I did was fine. All right, this one is pretty nice. It's got village rabble. It's got outpost. There's no plus buy. There's chapel for trashing. So I could go chapel night watchman, but it wouldn't let me trash estates. So it's either a village chapel open or a silver. And I think we don't really want things that cost less than 5, so I think it has to be a silver. Silver chapel. I would hate if he had it's 5-2. You just get foreign chapel probably. So yeah, there's 2 buys on this board, meaning outpost turns. You need to be able to get that village rabble, possibly involving a crown. Crown form is another form of village. Alright, should be pretty fast as games go. I'm going to trash 3 cards here. So it didn't miss, but it didn't hit either, so that's annoying. And his gets to trash 1 more copper. So that's okay. I'm going to take a village. That's annoying. If I play the village, I get an annoying top deck. I guess I'll take silver. He gets the horde already. Interesting. That was probably a bad play, but I want to trash more. And now I will hit 5. Unless I get chapel. He gets a real nice chapel. Well, yeah, that is annoying. Alright, silver time. I'm going to take outpost. Form estate. Interesting. If I draw the silver, I really need a rabble. That's what I need. So I'd like to draw the silver rather than the outpost. Maybe, yeah, maybe outpost was early. Maybe that should have been rabble first. Seems like he wants to just go for money. He doesn't want to do the outpost thing. I should be able to beat that with rabble. He takes the outpost, okay. Come on, don't draw outpost. Silver, okay, good. Chapel, the estate, take rabble. Alright, don't draw chapel, please. Well, maybe okay. I had to get 3 silvers along the way here. It's kind of annoying. So probably I want a forum here. I obviously have 2 cards overdraw, so I could draw the. Okay, he finished chapeling out. Takes. Interesting. So he doesn't get his outpost turn. Takes crown. Okay, so I've got a rabble on top. I want forum. And then I want Probably just horde. Farming village is on top. Horde or crown? I don't need to gain any more treasures if I take the crown. And horde to get gold seems a little bit silly. Could just take 1 gold. Now I can province any turn I don't. Yeah, he gets the province. No foreign village, yeah, reasonable. He doesn't have a rabble yet, though, so he doesn't have draw. I expect he gets one here. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can get the foreign province. Yeah, 9 could be he still has an estate. Interesting. Is that for the tie? Yeah, okay, so how does this work? So if I just take province, his rabble could kill me. I think I want farming village first. Farming village, rabble, forum. Should I chapel a silver and get a horde? Alright, should I just take a province? I'm first player. If we can double province consistently, I double, he doubles, I double, he doubles. That's how it goes. But if I take 1 province, if I take the first, he doubles, I double, then there's 3 left. And I think 2 fora should be a good amount for that purpose. Yeah, and the farming villages will also help against the rabble. Because it'll top tick green and then I'll just skip it. That's great. So I'm glad I have both of those. He only has a regular village. And I discarded his rabble, so he's not going to get to draw that. Oh, he will, okay. So he crowns forum. He'll get to draw. Yeah, I'll get to draw all the cards this turn by playing rabble in the village. And then playing outpost. I don't know if the horde's going to actually help him. Okay, discard that. Play rabble. Maybe he's hoping for a good top deck. Discards rabble and forum. That's not good. I've still got another forum in there. Worst case, I hit my treasures, and then there's a forum top decked. Yeah, there's 2 treasures and a forum and the chapel. Actually, worst case, chapel silver. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Then I might just take another rabble. Anyway, we'll see what he'll probably rabble me again. All right, maybe rabble me again. It'll skip the chapel. That's good. He goes for 4 on farming village, yeah. Okay, what does he draw off his outpost turn? If he has a village, he would play it, right? So it's like deciding whether he wants to play the Rabble Dead. Deciding whether he wants to start with a forum. Deciding what he'll buy. That's probably the case. Yeah. Estate gold. Okay, so he goes for estate. I see my silver and my chapel. Worst case scenario. Do I take the horde? Do I take another rabble? The horde would let me build with more fora. A crown would be nice too. So I guess I'm just getting one province here. Crown is nice for consistency. Horde is nice for increasing payload. Yeah, I don't really think I want the horde though. But I'll take a crown. Forum. Discards province. Rabble. There's two bad things in there, aren't there? Discards Rabble and 2 forums. That's a nice thing to see. What did he discard last time? Oh, I didn't even play it Rabble. Okay, so that top deck does not have my province. It has my chapel and 2 silvers. So I think I'm better off crowning this farming village and taking. If I continue to build with, say, forum farming village or rabble, maybe it should have been a rabble. Well, I can crown the rabble. That's a nice thing. Let's take province. I think I will crown this forum. Yeah. I'm not able to increase payload, but he only has 1 rabble draw. Okay, flips a lot of cards. That was my forum, gold farming village. Outpost, farming village. So both my farming villages. But there's the rabble down there. Unfortunately, I'll have to discard into the shuffle. Well, he might flip me again. Top deck just the province. We'll see what he does. Like, it's possible these golds are going to help him. But I'm a little skeptical because they'll get in the way of trying to play the outpost and getting all the rabbles played each turn, so yeah. While he takes his time on these turns, I won't have anything to do. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and what did he do that outpost turn? He played Forum, he bought a second Rabble. Interesting. Okay, so he didn't play his Rabble, so that means I do have my Rabble on top right, so Forum, Gold, Farming Village, Silver, Outpost, Farming Village. So I should start with the Crown Forum. I'll discard the cards I could skip. And those cards then. Rabble. That means there's a Forum and a Farming Village on top. Seems like a pretty good start. Yeah. So I'm going to play the Outpost. Take the Province. We'll start with Farming Village. We'll do Forum. That's a little less exciting. How about another Farming Village? Alright, I've got my Farming Village Rabble. It's going to flip a bunch of cards, of course. 4 provinces left. I have a point lead. He has the tiebreaker thing, but, you know, it's fairly likely we could get Duchy if we can't. Rabble flips all that stuff. So 1 Forum is discarded. I mean, I'm just going to start Farming Village. I probably won't see the Crown because it's in the discard now. He does have 2 Rabbles. Yeah, the 2 Rabbles are nice. 3-1 Province is also nice. So, I hope he plays the right number of Rabbles for me to... Okay, top deck's 1 Province, top deck's it again. So I'm going to have 2 Provinces on top of my deck if he plays any more Rabbles. And ideally exactly those 2 cards. He does not play his Horde. But he does get to 13 for a Forum, along with his Province. That's pretty good. Which I think he should go for, of course. I don't think he wants another gold. So he's making it a bit more likely he can get that second Province. And then what is he going to do? Take a Duchy next turn? I'm a bit vulnerable here in that I only have 9 coins in deck. And I also only have 1 Rabble. Yeah, Foreign Province seems clear. Outpost turn is just random. What does he get? Village. Does he have a Rabble? He has a Forum. That's a good start. Crown to Forum. Another good start. Discarding Forum. Yeah, well, small hand size at this point. He wants to find a Rabble. He doesn't have any more crowns, but he does have 2 Rabbles. I would love it for him to top deck 2 provinces. And then I can just Farming Village skip them. Maybe he's going to try to avoid playing a Rabble here because of that. Or he's going to think about what would set up a good top deck if he has the cards he wants in those 6. And maybe he can just stop in province. Yeah, I guess I hope that my bottom card is a province is the province on my deck. If he plays only 1 Rabble on me. If he plays 2 Rabbles, it's all kind of moot. So yeah, if he plays 2 Rabbles, he's guaranteed to leave just two provinces. Maybe, no, not the third. I have it in hand. There's one rabble, flipping those farming villages. Okay, so I have 2 provinces in hand. So that means my farming village is going to skip 2 provinces. That's great. Okay, forums in the discard. That's slightly annoying, of course, but it'll be okay. He's going to chapel his horde now. So he's happy with his deck. He gets the province. Okay, so he leaves 2 provinces left. So I just need to double province. Okay, so what do I have in deck then? There's a farming village. There's still one forum, or no? He took the first forum. I took one. He took one. I took one. He took the last 2. So I still just have this one forum. So it's 2 farming villages. Yeah, 2 farming villages. I think I just hope one of them is, nope, they're both. And the silver, so I just have 1 more silver. So I'm going to play 1 farming village to clear it out. And then outpost, take the province, hope for the best. I don't get the best, but I do get a duchy. And now he just needs the province and then duchy. Sorry, duchy and then province. So province on his outpost turn though. Yeah, because he's down 8, which is exactly duchy province. Yeah. Alas. Sadness. This is a pretty good hand for hitting province. But oh, he's done. Forum rabble. Nice. He's done. Whew. I might be able to do this. Might just be able to do this. And he didn't flip my rabble, so I have a rabble in there. And I'm guaranteed to find it, of course, with all these cards. I'll start with the farming village, of course. Even if it'll go into the shuffle. Okay. Farming village finds rabble. Rabble. Forum. Discard 2, and there I have it. Okay. All right. So he did it there. I think all the extra money. Well, there was only 1 more treasure. Okay, so we get a 3/3, and that's probably the best I was hoping for against Mick. So, oh, he beat me to it. And we'll wish him good luck. So that's the beginning of my season. 3/3 against Mick. I'll take it. Obviously, I'm going to have to do better than him against everyone else. And we'll see how that goes. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Take care.